Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you had a great day working in commercial real estate. If you are watching this, then chances are you have an interest in working in commercial real estate, or you currently work in commercial real estate, like I do, working as a commercial real estate advisor, helping business owners to make smart decisions with their commercial real estate property, whether they're looking to expand into new location or sell or lease out a current commercial property. You are there to help them every step of the way to make the smartest decision they can make with that commercial property, making a good decision that will help to create new jobs, generate more income, lead to more opportunities for more people worldwide. And can we agree we could use more of that these days? So the topic of this particular Go Live are the 5 things you realize working in your first year in commercial real estate. So I've been in the game for a little over 2 years now, working as an advisor, helping business owners to make smart decisions with their commercial real estate property. And these are just things that, maybe in the back of my mind when I first got into the game, I realized, or I didn't realize yet, I might have had just a vague notion about what would transpire and some of the things that I would come to realize. But it's not until you actually put in the work and devote yourself full time to working in this career as an advisor that you come to these important realizations. And these are the things that you'll realize in your first year or even sooner, maybe within your first couple of months doing the role as a commercial real estate advisor. But here we go. Number 1 is the job is simple, but it's not easy. Okay, the job is simple, but it's not easy. So what does that mean? Well, if you think about it, being a commercial real estate advisor is relatively simple. You don't have any products. You're not making anything. You're not really leading other employees in anything. You could be working on a team like I do, or you could just be working solo as an advisor. But all you're doing is you're just talking to business owners and looking at their property and just letting them know some of the things that working in commercial real estate as an advisor. Some of the things that maybe, what are the current trends going on in the market? What's the current lease rates? What is something that's similar to this type of property selling for in other areas? Just some of the things that just become second nature to you as you work in commercial real estate. These are just the types of things that you'll be sharing with these business owners. So the job is very simple. You're just talking to business owners, having these conversations, looking at buildings, looking at properties, and then just connecting buyers of these potential properties or potential tenants of these properties with the landlord or with the seller, and making that transaction happen. It's a natural close. So that's the simple part, but it's not easy. It's not easy in the sense that it's not easy to maybe step outside your comfort zone and talk to business owners of these major companies, major corporations, big businesses, and ask them, well, what's the situation with this building? You guys leasing or renting, or do you own it? What's going on? And just starting with these conversations, but you'd be surprised that a lot of people can't even get out of their own way and just have these simple conversations with business owners about their property to learn more about what is their situation with this property. Are they looking to expand? Are they looking to maybe sell or lease out another property? You don't know until you ask that question. And for a lot of people, that's the work that they're not willing to do. For whatever reason, they're not willing to talk to business owners about their property, and that's the big challenge. But if you can get past that, the job is relatively simple. You're just looking at buildings, you're having conversations, you're making phone calls, sending emails, posting up some social media. It's stuff that you probably is second nature to you anyway. That's the simple part of the job, but the hard part is just having these conversations every day with business owners to find out more about the property, and then learning how you can apply your knowledge about commercial real estate to help them make a smart decision with that property. All right, moving on to number 2. The number 2 realization that you have working in your first year in commercial real estate is you need a mentor. You need someone who's willing to teach you the things you need to know about this business in order to be successful. And it should be a mentor who's been in commercial real estate as an advisor, has sold properties, has marketed opportunities, and has a wide network of of business people that they can introduce you to and just get you involved in your success in creating this reality that you can see yourself creating in commercial realty. You need to find this particular person. And the best way to find this person is to partner up on your first couple of listings that you get and determine who has the knowledge, who has experience, who is willing to show you what it takes to be successful. Maybe you both list a particular commercial property for sale or lease, and in exchange for getting that knowledge that they teach you on how to get that transaction closed, you just co-list that property. They share 50% of the commission for their time and for their knowledge that they shared with you and helping get that deal closed. And then before you know it, you're learning what it takes to be successful from other people who are successful in commercial real estate. And that person will, as your mentor, will help guide you and offer you the advice you need to hear in order to help as many business owners have all these conversations, look at all these properties, learn whatever product that you want to specialize in, whether it's in leasing out office space, maybe you want to get into industrial with warehouses and factories and places of assembly. Whatever type of commercial property that you want to specialize in, you want your mentor to be someone who can help you to be as successful as you can, to grow your business, to grow your knowledge in that particular aspect of commercial real estate. So get yourself a mentor in commercial real estate. The number three realization you have when you're in your first year working in commercial real estate is you need an income stream. And as you might know, commercial real estate properties might not, the entire transaction might not close for a year or multiple years or just for a very long time. And as we all know, if you're working in commercial real estate, you only get paid that commission when that deal closes. So you definitely need either some sort of an income stream, or perhaps you have some sort of a business, maybe an online business. Like I run a couple of online businesses. What I like about having online businesses is I don't have to be present in order to make sales. Because it's just the website that takes the order, and then I work with some companies that already do the shipping and already take care of all of that transaction and making sure that customer has everything they need. All I did was just kind of just make that connection and just have the website up, and I get credit for that sale. I'll leave some more information about how to start your own online business in the description below. But definitely having some sort of an income stream. Maybe you also work part-time, maybe in a store, or you wait tables, or you do something on nights and weekends, basically because you're not working commercial real estate during those hours. Commercial real estate is primarily Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. So that leaves you plenty of time to add a second job or have some other businesses that you run on the side. Perhaps you own commercial real estate properties, or you own some investment properties which produce revenue, an income stream. But regardless, at least your first year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, you'll have to have some sort of other income stream to supplement the work that you're doing in commercial real estate, because the transactions just don't take longer to close than, say, residential real estate or some other type of sales. It might take years. So you definitely want to have a lot of listings that over time will gradually close, and then you'll start building up that income stream from commercial real estate, and before you know it, you'll be working full-time in commercial real estate, having that as your sole source of, or your primary source of income, if that's the way you want to do it. But that does take some time, so be prepared. Have some sort of another income stream coming in, whether it's a part-time job, an online business like I do, or some other way of earning money while you're learning commercial real estate in your first year or 2 years or longer. Okay, the number 4 realization you will have your first year in commercial real estate is you need to hit the streets and you need to hustle. There's no simple way to put this, but you're not going to be doing commercial real estate from your desk, just looking at the internet, looking at Craigslist postings, or whatever. You're not going to be selling properties that way. The only way to sell properties and get these listings and meet these business owners and learn the market, learn the product, is to get into your car and actually drive to these areas that have these properties that you're looking to list for sale or lease, or bring in a potential tenant or buyer to purchase or lease that building. And the best way to learn about these buildings is to actually visit them and talk to the people who work in them, talk to the people who own these buildings, talk to the people who've previously sold these buildings or who are currently selling these buildings. But you cannot do this just, looking at your computer all day, looking at your phone all day. You actually have to get in your car, go to these properties, talk to these people, look at these buildings, and then start formulating your own points of reference, your own knowledge, and just building up your own experience in looking at all sorts of properties or whatever it is that you want to specialize in. You want to become the local expert in every type of building that fits this category that you're looking to specialize in. So hit the streets and hustle. Okay, the number 5 realization that you will have working in your first year in commercial real estate is there's a lot of paperwork. There's no getting around it. You'll be filling out contracts, filling out listing forms, filling out, creating those flyers, creating the online marketing. There's just a lot of, the regular kind of daily minutia that, I'm not a big fan of paperwork myself, which is why I partner up with people who maybe they like doing paperwork and I'll be taking care of the online marketing, or, there's certain things that we take care of that we split up. And that way I'm only working on the things that I want to specialize in, that I like doing. And then I make sure that those are done to the best of my ability. And other people on my team are taking care of things that I don't really care about doing, such as the paperwork or, some of those other responsibilities that, it's important to know it, but if you can outsource it, and then you can devote more of your time, more of your focus, more of your energy into those things that you actually want to be doing that are going to be useful in building your commercial real estate business, then doesn't it make sense to split that up and kind of delegate those things that you don't want to be doing to other people? Okay, so those are the 5 things that you realize after working in commercial real estate in your first year. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, as always, you can send me an email at jkim@pyramidbrokerage.com. Thanks, and we'll see you next time. Bye.